107.5 WBLS, your number one source for R&B.
107.5 WBLS. Rakia Mays here at the UrbanWorld Film Festival, the 19th annual, a multicultural festival featuring films from all over the world, features, shorts, documentaries, and we're here on the red carpet all week talking to the celebrities and seeing what's happening. So keep it here. Stay with us. We are here with the Masterminds.
Oh, snap.
I'm just saying, behind the opening night film, Muhammad Ali, the People's Champ, Cootie and Chike. Say hello.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
It's good.
So let's talk about the film. I mean, it's on BET and it's opening UrbanWorld, but how did you get involved with this project? This is Ali. This is huge.
Yeah, well, Rob Lewis brought us in. Jason recommended us. Jason recommended to Rob, you know, that we'll be the right guys after we did Benji, ESPN 30 for 30. And they thought we would bring something different. And of course, when they mentioned Muhammad Ali, we big fans, so we wanted to do it.
I think that, you know, Muhammad Ali is a very significant figure in culture for this generation and you know, previous generations before. And I think that, you know, the things that he was able to do, the path that he made has resonated over time. And to this day, I mean, just think about how many different documentaries there have been about Muhammad Ali. Like I remember seeing one where he was still in Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? He was like damn near a teenager. From that up until now, you know, people don't just kind of hone in on someone's skills or abilities if that isn't truly impactful. You know what I mean? So I think that, you know, I'm just happy to be a part of it and excited to be here to celebrate him.
David Banner, who is all over the film, is here. Tell us why you chose to be a part of this film.
First of all, Cootie and Chike are personal friends of mine. You know, that's beside the fact that it's about Muhammad Ali, you know, one of the greatest people of our time, you know, and I just thought it was important. And, you know, one thing that I'm telling everybody about this film is what I took away from it is that we got to do better by the people that sacrifice for our race. It's like when he was put out of boxing for 3 years, he shouldn't have had to go look for money. Our people should have took care of him. There's no way that Malcolm should have died with $300 in his pocket. You know, there's no reason why I should have struggled like I struggled doing Katrina. You know what I'm saying? And then after Katrina, everybody was like, oh, you did a good job, but we'll see you when you get another record. You know what I'm saying? It's like we treat our, we adore those that treat us like our oppressors. You know, the people that show up in your community when you need them, we don't support them. We don't go to their concerts when it's all over. You know, so at this point, that's what I saw, you know, when I really dug deep into Muhammad Ali, is that we got to do better by those who are there for us and there for our culture.
WBLS, we are here with a legend in hip-hop at UrbanWorld Film Festival and all over, DJ Clark Kent. Now, I know Stretch and Mobito, they influenced me in radio. I remember the tapes and all those things. Let's tell us about your memories of hip-hop.
Well, my memories with them, per se, like, I'm probably the first DJ that Stretch knew. We go back like very, very far back. Before he got to radio, I was like the very first DJ he knew. And when it started to happen for him, I just thought the moments in hip hop were gonna be beautiful. And his style of show, the style of show that they decided to do was better than what you were gonna hear on regular radio. So you get to hear more music, more new guys, more everything.
When you hear people say, you influenced my life, what goes through your head?
It feels great. I mean, you know, when we did the radio, you know, I don't think we got on the radio. I was a college student at Columbia. It was at their station. We didn't really know if we were going to last a year. So 1 year goes by, we do another year, and we just keep doing it. And after 5 or 6 years, we're thinking, wow, you know, we're going to be here for a while. But that was before the internet. Our only interaction with fans was, you know, Bob had a shop, footwork, downtown, so people would come in and give him props and interact with him. We'd answer letters and we'd take calls. But other than that, you know, this was before the internet. So we didn't have that kind of feedback from listeners that you would now. And, you know, making this film has been just an incredible education for us and really seeing like the extent of what this show meant to people.
So let's talk about this film. What is your role? And
my role, I play Lisa. I play the young girl's mother, and she's sort of a mess. The mom's a mess, and I think she's never really had love, so therefore she doesn't know how to show it to her daughter. And so her daughter's going through a lot. It's really a coming-of-age story, and it was brilliantly directed by Ty, who made me feel so safe to go someplace so deep, and I really owe it all to him.
You know this brother's face here. He's trying to look away.
What up?
Yeah,
What up? Sway Calloway. What you know about that? You know what I mean?
Well,
I'm King. What?
But I didn't know Sway executive produced a film here at the festival called The Cycle. Tell us a little bit about The Cycle, because it moved me.
The Cycle, by the way, thank you for having me on your show. The Cycle is a movie that's extremely important to our times right now, and it deals with the disparity in the relationship between law enforcement and members of the community. And it tells the story of a young man who grew up in the community. He saw his friend get shot mistakenly because they thought the friend was brandishing a weapon, and he vowed to grow up and become a police officer so he could change things in his community, and found himself facing the same adversities and the same challenges as the police officer who shot his friend did when they were younger. And ultimately, he ended up shooting and killing someone too, under the same circumstances.
We're here with acclaimed author and writer, director, producer Nelson George, and his film is premiering tonight at UrbanWorld, a documentary about Misty Copeland and Ballerinas Tale, correct?
That's correct. That's correct. It's look at Misty at a very crucial time of her life. She did The Firebird in 2012, I think. And while she was doing that, she suffered an incredibly career potentially ending injury, had to have surgery. And we followed her from the doctor's office to the rehab to the struggles to almost not coming back. And in the course of the film, as she began, her rise to where she is now happened while we were shooting. So it's really like a 2-year snapshot of an artist at a crucial moment.
Misty Copeland, when you look at she's on the cover of Essence magazine, there's a documentary about her life, and she points to you as her mentor.
Well, that's the glorious generosity of Misty and her beautiful spirit, that she reaches back and always thinks of the people who went before. There have been other beautiful dancers. We just haven't attained like Misty. First you have to have her talent, and then you have to have her perseverance. And when you have those two and her beauty, they couldn't help but raise her up to the epitome of her work in ballet theater. And we're so proud. We're so proud of her.
You are an icon. You're an inspiration. When you began with ballet, did you ever imagine that this is where you'd be today?
No. My goal was to dance for American Ballet Theater. My goal was to be in New York City and to strive to be a principal dancer, though I know no matter what skin color you are, that's an extremely big goal. So I never imagined that all of this would be happening and that ballet would have brought me here.
And this is a film about your life. Have you seen it? What does it feel like seeing yourself on the big screen like that?
It's strange to see. It's very strange, but it makes me so proud to see ballet on the big screen. That's something that you don't often get to see, and if you do, it's being depicted by actors and not by actual dancers. So it's exciting to be able to see ballet so big, but it's also just strange to watch myself and watch it over and over again, the struggles and the things that Nelson captured throughout this very critical time in my career. It's weird to continue to see that over and over again throughout the editing process and on the big screen. And I mean, I guess you'll see all the injuries and the pain and the struggles that I experienced during the process.
This film festival has been around for many years, and I feel like these days a lot of us as filmmakers, artists, singers, writers, producers, directors, editors, whatever the case may be, we're all still looking for an outlet. You know, we should think of the UrbanWorld Festival as our version of the BET Awards. It's like, it's an outlet. It's an opportunity for you to create something and have a significant amount of people to be able to put their eyes on your baby, your art.